Hello, patron friends. It's us.
It's us.
It's us.
And you know us.
Just the two of us. We can bake it if we try. No. Yeah. And yes, that is how my brain works from time to time. I'll drop that. Okay, so today what I decided that we should chat about, and Mama says, yeah, it's a good idea.
Okay. I'm along for the ride.
Is our Second Amendment carry weapons. What we carry, and I figured we would talk a little bit about what we like and what we don't like about these weapons. And before we start though, I think it's really important that you guys know we do have our concealed carry licenses.
Yes.
And we are extremely careful about where the weapons are, that they're locked up. The ammunition's locked up separately.
Right.
All of our kids have been through training, except Ruth and Grace.
Yes.
But they've been with us and they see what it does and they know that they are not ever to touch it, but it wouldn't matter because it's never out for them to touch.
Right. And if they ever have any questions, they come to us to ask us questions about
what's
said
going on.
Weapons. Yeah.
Or stuff they see in the movies.
Yeah, because kids see stuff like that on TV and, you know.
And obviously TV is not exactly accurate when it comes to like dying scenes when they all kinds of stuff.
Right.
But they pick weapons that look nasty and whether they are or not, it doesn't really matter.
And
anyway,
usually they're 22s.
Usually is. It's like, oh, look at that weapon. It looks so crazy, and it's like it's a 22. But
right. And AR must stand for assault rifle. It doesn't.
But then again, what gun is not an assault gun? It doesn't like bake you cookies and bring you flowers. It's designed to make holes in things.
It doesn't do anything.
All right.
It's the person, not it's a tool. Guys.
I know.
It's a tool.
I know.
Just like a hammer.
I know. But it's just funny because when they say it's an assault weapon, they're meaning military style weapons, but they don't know the difference.
No, AR actually is the brand American rifle. And
then it shifted.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But the point is, guns are designed to make holes in things.
Right.
So we're very careful about all this stuff.
Yes.
And we figured we'd share with you. So here we go. You want to start with yours?
Sure.
We'll just go ahead and hold it here.
All right. So mine is a Smith & Wesson shield. It's a 9mm. It's a very small weapon. The thing that, should I go about what I like and what I don't like?
Sure.
Okay.
But just to verify, guys, there is no bullets
it's open. That's
in
why
any
I
of
left
these.
it. That's why I left it open like that.
Yep.
I like that it's it fits my hand. I have a smaller hand.
Go ahead and talk about that one.
Yeah. In the beginning, I did not like it because it was really hard to pull the slide back. But as it has gotten more use and I've handled it more, it's gotten a little bit easier. I also do not like the fact that it will only hold 8 rounds.
It's got a nice form. It's got a nice form because it's really just compact. Where's the
it's right there.
Where's the catch?
Right there. Yeah.
I was messing with the safety.
Right. There is a dual safety on it. I do like that.
But it's put your hand up there just to show them for scale. Yeah.
And I don't have small hands, but I definitely don't have man hands. So it's a nice size when I've got the magazine in there. It fits my hand really, really well.
Oh, yeah, open that up.
Yes, dear.
We're very cautious.
Yes, very cautious. And you don't know this, but the children are nowhere around. They are actually upstairs playing with Legos.
Yeah.
So. Okay,
now this was ours, and now it is Claire's.
We let Claire use this one. One quick second. Sure. This weapon is really easy to take down. But I'm not going to show that right now.
Right.
So.
This is basically a Taurus Millennium G2. It's pretty darn bulletproof. I mean, it's the only thing I don't like about it is even as a guy, it is hard to rack this, pull the slide back. Yeah. But it is also compact.
It's got 2 safeties on it as well.
dual safeties. And this does, how many bullets? I forgot how many this holds, because I haven't used it in a long time.
I think it's probably 9 or 10, if that.
Yeah, I forgot. So
I don't know.
Those out there who know.
Sorry, 12.
12.
It says it right on
12's better
the
than
magazine.
8.
Yeah, way better than 8.
So.
But I don't like how bulky this one is. It's a lot bigger than the Shield.
Well, and we were just comparing this, because my carry weapon is a Glock 19 Gen 4.
Right.
And it's got a pretty big footprint here, but if you can see, there's no bullets in there.
Right.
Slides out the magazine's over here. But this thing, it's known for being bulletproof. When you pull the trigger, it goes bang. It has a dual safety as well, and I like it. It fits nice in my hand, and you can actually get. It comes with several different back straps, so the curve of your hand, it works nice. I love this weapon. The thing is this: it is a little too big for my liking for concealed carry.
Yeah.
And so it's a trade-off that you make, because this has 19 rounds.
Does it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, duh. 16 and 1 in the chamber. Sorry. Yeah. I was just thinking of the model number.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It should be, no.
No, but it's Glock Gen 19.
Right.
Glock 19 Gen 4.
Right.
And I like it, but I do not like how big it is. So I kind of carry this around the farm, but I really think I want to get something that's even got fewer bullets, or maybe go to a 380, because they're a little smaller, a little more form-fitting. And the reason why I want that smaller form is you want to be able to carry concealed if you've got the permit and you've done the classes. Then you go where you're legally allowed.
Yeah, you want to actually be concealed, not have this
hanging down off your side.
This thing sticking out here. And, I'm not a small person, so I can't put it in my front waist or behind my back, and I'm not built for that. I'm not built for speed. Built for comfort.
You stole my line.
I did.
Oh, you got me off track. Okay. The reason why I want to make sure that it's more concealed is because I don't want people flipping out. In society now, there's a lot of folks that they see a gun and they freak out. Right. They don't know how much training you've had. They don't know how safe you are with it. They don't know anything about you. They just see the gun and go, gun, bad. And so it's better to just it's better to be very discreet.
Right, and err on the side of caution than go guns blazing.
Now let's talk about what we actually have for holsters, because I don't like pretty much any of our holsters.
No, I hate them all. Excuse me. These two are the self-reliant.
Yep.
And I changed out this part because this was always digging into my hip. It was cold every time I would put it on, and it was difficult to get back off of my pants. So this, I swapped it. It comes with it. I swapped it out for the belt holder dealy thing. Whatever that's called. And I'm not very good with terms.
This one, the one thing I do like about it for this specific gun is that it's sorry, gotta think of my hip. There we go. It has a nice latching feature.
Yeah.
Where right on the back here, you have to push this for it to let out. It will not come out unless you pop the latch.
Right. Mine, on the other hand, does not have that feature. It just rests in there and kind of clips in there. So it takes, and that was another reason why I wanted to take this off and put the belt one on, so that I had more something to give. I don't know what the term
it locks
is.
It in there
it locks
better.
It in better. But I still have to press this, press my thumb on the belt holder
to let it go,
to release it. See, it's a challenge. And I've loosened up all of this stuff, so it should not be tight.
It's just a design issue.
Yeah. So
now the first one that we started out with is kind of funny, because it's one of the cheapy, canvas
Walmart.
one.
Yeah.
But this is the one I've used more than anything, just because it's not uncomfortable. The little belt clip here latches on, and I mean, this is kind of a ghetto lock feature, but it's got a button there, and unless, I mean, truth be told, you could hang this on something and open that up.
Right.
And there would be the potential for the weapon to drop. So I don't know, I don't like that necessarily, but we're still looking for good holsters. Yeah. And I think that, I mean, I don't know, maybe I should just get bigger shirts, because the Glock's a Glock. It's just gonna fire.
Yeah. Well, you know, and we cannot go and spend, you know, $1,000 on a handgun.
No,
you know,
this was the most expensive handgun we've ever bought.
Exactly. And then I think this one was next in line after, and this one was the most inexpensive one.
Yeah, the Taurus.
Yeah. I think this one was $250.
Yeah.
Something like that. It was just something we had gotten for Jonathan to carry.
Yep. So once again, safety is absolutely number one. If you're looking for something, go and talk to some people that have been working in the field for a long time. You know, wherever you're at, wherever you're going to buy, sporting goods store or wherever.
Yeah.
If you've never bought something, I would not recommend you go to like, I don't even know, like a Walmart. They don't even sell handguns anymore, do they?
Yes. No, a lot of them don't. A lot of them just sell rifles and shotguns. And that's going away. But the folks at the Walmart counter are not going to be knowledgeable on handguns or weapons.
Most of the folk, well, you can find some people that have been there forever, that know what they're doing. But, you know, generally, it's Walmart. You got somebody who's just, you know...
who's from the arts and crafts section.
Or walking over and they've got a key to get into the thing.
Right.
So, I'm not knocking the Walmart people. What I'm saying is find somebody knowledgeable.
Right. Go to a gun store. Go to a big farm store. Lots of the big farm stores have knowledgeable people behind the counter. Or
even better yet... Google a concealed carry class in your area, because any guy, any gal, any guy, any gal that is teaching that class would love to have a conversation with you on what do you plan on doing with it.
Right.
Because not every weapon is the ideal application.
Right.
I mean, a Glock 19 Gen 4 would not really work for a very petite woman unless she's got a really nice purse that is designed to carry.
Right, exactly.
And actually, we forgot about that. You've got a nice carry purse.
I do have a carry purse. I keep forgetting about.
You know what? Well, I'm going to pause this so that we can go get it, because it's definitely well worth watching for the women.
Right.
Okay. From the, well, here it is.
Here it is. It's just a black satchel bag. You can make this stretch out further. And it's got this big old flap. Some pockets, some really cool stuff in here. But the best part of this bag, it's
specifically designed.
Specifically designed for this. The company is called Gun Totin' Mamas.
We don't have a deal with them.
We don't have a deal with them, but this bag now, however, was not cheap.
Yeah.
It was $170.
But it's solid leather.
Leather. And
check that out.
Check this out.
And you can keep your hand in the purse if you're feeling threatened or nervous or you think something bad's going to happen.
This comes out to where and it has Velcro on both sides, so you can position the gun however it's comfortable for you. And my shield fit perfectly in this little holster, okay? Now, I always carry my purse on my right side, so I'm going to put this gun this way. No, actually,
pointing downwards. Yeah.
Pointing this way, and actually slightly angled.
So you can grab it easy.
So I can grab it easily. See, like this. And I will leave this side unzipped most of the way.
Yeah.
I'll bring this over to this side, and then bring up this side just a little bit, so that I can still put my hand in here
if you need it.
If I need to, and pull this out very quickly.
There are other brands of purses that I thought one of the coolest things was, and for the life of me, I cannot think of the name brand, but you could just do a Google, but a lot of the purses that if you use the weapon, if you have to use the weapon, they'll replace the purse, because some of the purses, you actually are designed to stick your hand in and you just use
You go through the purse. And if you have to do that, then they will replace it for free.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a big company. I know it was local to the Cincinnati area. Mm-hmm. So I think they were just friends of friends.
So anyway. What do you guys carry? Mm-hmm. What do you guys use for
holsters?
Holsters? Because to be honest, I don't think I'm happy. Like I said it already.
Well,
looking for ideas. So basically, all in all, is that not every gun works for every person in every situation.
No.
But there's one thing that I am going to borrow from Pastor Joe Fox over at the Viking Preparedness channel. We watch their channel a lot, and I kid you not, every time I watch their videos, I get something out of it. Yeah. Every time, bar none. And usually it's a lot of things.
Right.
But one of the things that he said was, you need to have a weapon with you at all times. Mm-hmm. All times. And this is why. He said, because you don't ever get to pick when there's the fight. You don't get to pick when the fight comes. You don't get to pick when the fight happens. You know, how many times has it happened where, you know, somebody is in a situation and their weapon is in the trunk of their car or something.
Right.
And they can't get to it. You know, you can't hit the pause button, I'll be right back, you know, Mr. Robber who's threatening my life.
Right, right.
So you don't get to pick when the fight happens. Mm-hmm. So be armed, you know, and if you're out there and you're going, man, guns scare the dickens out of me, take a class. There are plenty of shooting ranges around there. We're everywhere.
Yeah, there's lots of classes at all these gun stores. They're relatively inexpensive, and they are willing to help comfort your anxieties and find a weapon that will fit you personally.
And what application you need it for.
Exactly.
Yep. So, once again, I know, well, it's kind of funny because what I'm going to say won't apply really, because the thing is this, that if people are anti-guns, they're not going to have watched this video.
True.
So for those of you who are watching this video, I was just going to say something like, you know, just relax. It's just a tool.
It's just a tool.
It's metal and plastic. Mm-hmm. It's what you do with it that's important. Mm-hmm. And your right to defend yourself and your property and your family, it's a right.
Yep.
Rights do not come from an organization that says you're allowed to have it. Rights come from God.
Yeah. And
so with that, we're going to go lock everything back up.
Yep.
But chime in down below if you dare. What do you carry? And if you have any suggestions that are nice, we'd love to hear them.
Right.
So there it is, guys. Thank you for being patrons. Mm-hmm.